Hi, I'm Justin Davis, the Fertilizer Application Product Manager for SurePoint Ag. Today we're going to walk around this 24-row 1775 John Deere planter with our dual metering tube distribution system. We'll start here at the pump. This pump is controlled by our Sentinel 2000 rate controller. We're using our PR17 hydraulic diaphragm pump on this particular setup. On the back side of that pump we have 6 section valves mounted. So this planter, 24-row planter, will be broke up into 4-row sections. From those section valves, we're going to come out on the wing of the planter and take a look at our manifold. This planter is utilizing our Sentinel row monitoring for the manifold. Our Sentinel row monitoring is a flow meter on every row that is going to monitor the flow at the row and give you in-cab notifications of any flow discrepancies at the row. With our dual metering tube setups, we can use several different options for manifolds. We also use Wilger flow indicators as the manifold to feed our dual metering tube. We can do a dry boom setup as well, where we come off the section valve and just run 3/4 inch hose down the implement and then splice in dual metering tubes at each row. We also use stainless steel manifolds quite often with dual metering tubes on grain drills and air seeders. From the Sentinel row monitor, we're going to come out to a row unit. Each row is going to have a dual metering tube setup. We start with, from the Sentinel row monitor, we're going to come run out and hook into our dual check valve. So this is a check valve. This is also a valve as well. So it's a 4 PSI check valve, and then on the top they have twist down caps, which helps us select which metering tube we're going to run through at the row. After the dual check valve, we have our dual metering tube. Dual metering tube replaces an orifice on a system. It is your restriction point at the row unit to have even row-to-row application on your implement. A metering tube is an 8-foot piece of tube, and the difference between the metering tubes is their inside diameter. We size those tubes based off of the customer's application rates and the viscosity of the product they're applying. In this example, we have our green and orange metering tube. The green has a smaller inside diameter than the orange, so this gives us a lot of variability at the row in our application. In this scenario, we have the green tube open. If a customer is wanting to apply a certain rate, we could start on that smaller tube. If pressures start to get too high in the system, we can close the green tube and open the orange tube. The orange tube has a larger inside diameter than the green, so that's going to lower your system pressure. If the pressure is still too high in the system, you can also open up the green, so you can run through the small tube, the larger tube, or both tubes at the same time, depending on your system pressures. The 8-foot tube can be hidden on planters. A lot of times we will coil that up and put that behind the row unit. And then basically from that we come out, and you can see on the side of the row unit here we do have a Y splitter. So those 2 metering tubes come back together, and then we have one placement down to the row unit. For this example, we're coming out of the Y splitter and we're coming into a Keaton seed firmer. So this is an in-row application. Dual metering tube can be used in a lot of different scenarios. We can do high rate systems with these, so a 2x2 system. We have customers that are running anywhere from 2 gallon up to 80 gallon an acre. So it's very versatile. Again, we just size those tubes per the application what the customer's wanting to do. We can hook to a variety of placement methods at the row. We can do several in-furrow placement methods, 2x2, hook into 3/8 stainless tubes. Just a lot of options there to adapt this dual metering tube to your placement method at the row. If you're interested in building your own custom system, visit our website at SurePointAg.com. You can find a dealer on our website, as well as request a quote, and we will get back to you with any other questions you have.